And
right?
how Phoenix? Why don't you tell me even more about yourself? How about when and how you got into crypto, Wax, and the project? Kind of just how it came about and how you met like your co-founders.
Well, for me, I'm a computer science student, and right now I'm a PhD student in network security. And crypto have always been a subject that we studied. And cryptocurrency, I remember our teacher was telling us about it since 2018, 19, in the early times. But I really got into it in last year, the end of 2020, 20, yeah, 2020. Yeah,
Nice.
and yeah, I got the opportunity to meet our project founder, and we started developing the Discord server together, and I started taking care of marketing for the project and casually do programming and
Okay.
devs.
Nice. Did you get involved like right when it started, or was there already art out and stuff when you got in?
Well, they have been at it for 2 years, for the 2 years,
Okay.
and for me it's almost 1 year.
Okay. Okay. So they've been out for
Yeah, they started with the art.
2 years. Have they just been working on the project for 2 years, or has it been out with like stuff content out for 2 years on Wax the whole
Yeah, they
time?
have been working. It was they were working behind the scenes.
Okay,
They were
gotcha.
working on it because especially the art it took most of the time
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
there's
very.
300 individually drawn cards. Each card is individually commissioned. There's artists that are in-house in the studio, and we have artists that were commissioned.
Yeah, nice. How many artists you got?
Well, all the artists that got involved, they are four, and we have two artists that are in-house that are in the
Okay,
studio.
so multiple artists, but the style is kind of really similar. So do they all just do the same similar art, and you can't even tell the difference from the artists, or do they have different
Yeah, yeah, because
panels,
it's
different?
because the art director is the same. It's
Okay,
the
gotcha.
project director. He has an eye for art and photography uh, since the old days, and so he was directing all the art since the beginning. That's
Gotcha.
why they have all the same style.
All right, awesome. It's definitely highly professional art, very good looking art. Of course, you got your the theme is a bit different. You got some sexy pinup ladies that are put into a World War III environment.
Yeah, we wanted to shake things up. You see, right now all the games, war games, they feature men with guns, men with muscular bodies, etc. Wanted to make something new, something different,
It's yeah,
and
certainly different. Uh, it kind of appeals to some demographics more than others. So some people, the guys out there probably would really like guns and pretty girls, and other demographics not so much. But it's certainly different. It stands out. It's not If all these ladies were just regular military folk, the game would be a lot more standard, I think. If you're gonna have hot
yeah,
ladies, gotta have good artists. Well, you certainly do that because they don't look bad. They look really nice. So awesome. How about you pull up your screen share and maybe let's take a look at like the website and the project before you actually go
yeah.
into the game itself. And I know I can do like two scenes to do this quick, but I never get that far. All right, we got your screen share on, and it's on a Google, so you can go anywhere you want. All right, so there you are on the Pinup Warlords site. The quality's a little bit low, but you guys know what's going on, right? You can see what's going on. The right there's the website. It's PinupWarlords.com will take you here. It's fully on chain, so you're going to be logging in with your Wax wallet right there on the site to do everything, including your unpacking and other things. Oh, I think you're muted.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep, hear you now. Yep, go for it.
All right, great. So I said since it's fully on chain, everything is locked in the blockchain. You can see everything in the smart contract, everything that happened. There's the transaction. So this is our studio. As I said, this is our first game, Pinup Warlords, and we have a long, a long roadmap for it. There's we already launched the mobile version uh, 2 weeks ago, and we have the conquest mode coming. The conquest mode is the biggest mode of the game. It, it's like the name says. You have a full map of countries. There's resources. There's strategic route and everything. And when you conquer these cities, you can mine the resources and make them as NFTs and resell them in secondary markets, etc. People will fight for these cities, and you can people who pass by they pay a toll, etc. There will be a guild system, and there will be also alliances. There will be politics, everything. Yeah, so this is an example of a city where you can see who's attacking, who's transiting, and you can manage, you can set your defense and move. It will be a mass multiplayer game. Everyone who's playing will be playing at the same time.
Hmm.
There will be a lot of usage of heals token in this mode. There will be a burn system, and we will list it on Alcor for this launch. For example, it's attack and resources management.
So,
And for the studio, we have more games coming, and there will be. Right now, we're in Wax, and we want to be on more blockchains and try to get all the blockchains together.
uh-huh.
Yeah, as I said, our team is diverse. I'm this green dot right here in the North Africa,
Nice.
and yeah, our team is, as I said, Latin America, Europe.
Very
So
nice. So you got a
we come
studio
back
there
for
with multiple games coming out, and then you say that
yeah
strategy
for
version is also future. So everything with that map and stuff, that's future.
yeah.
Okay.
Very soon. It's in December. If everything goes according to plan, we will launch it in December.
Okay.
For people who don't appeal to pinups, they can wait for our cowboy games.
Oh, you got a cowboy
It's
game.
also
Okay, cool.
yeah, it's a skill game with funny
Oh, like
plus
characters in
size
there.
cowboy
That's
characters. Yeah,
interesting too. Is that going to be a similar
yeah,
kind of model, or is there a totally different game altogether?
totally different game. It will have map or people. It's a skill-based game. This is an example of one of the characters.
Okay, cool.
But
So that's cool.
for the Pinup, yeah, what's coming for Pinup Warlords is right now we have the PvP fights where
Mm-hmm.
you can fight other people and you win. If you win, you win their cars, their NFT, and you mine the heals token along the way.
Okay.
And what's coming for Pinup Warlords is this big strategy game,
Mm-hmm.
which is like Risk, if you know the board game Risk, and Monopoly.
Okay. All right. A
Yeah,
strategy, almost, so like a board game almost then, huh? Like turn based or something.
yeah, yeah. It will be turn-based, just like Civilization.
Okay.
Like,
Interesting.
yeah,
I haven't personally played many of those games. I definitely heard of them. But that's definitely something to keep on the lookout. It's not going to be just what you have now with the PvP cards. It's going to turn into a strategy game, kind of like a strategy board game that's not even far off.
Indeed,
Just in 2 months. So
indeed,
great. All right.
yeah, indeed. So in the game, in this PvP mode, there is weapons that you can use to boost your chance to increase your firepower, fire damage in the game. And what we want to do is first we split the everything we earn, all the sales, 50-50. Almost first 50% goes to the reward pool, where there's different ways to gain, and it's in wax directly. Every wax we get, we earn from sales. We get 50% from it to the reward pools, and we will get later
Nice.
to how the different ways you can earn wax. There's passive ways, you get like passive income for it, and there's active income. Where you can get access to this reward pool.
Wow. So 50% profit share then.
Yeah,
What are
50%.
you doing to earn part of it? How are you getting part of that split?
Well, there's three ways you can access to this reward pool. The first way is uh, the first two are passive, like a passive income. First one is when you mine the hills token, you stake them, and every week we give 70% of the reward pool to the everyone who's taking the hills token, and then we have uh,
Okay.
20% that goes to uh, collectors pool. If you finish a whole collection from the same uh, faction, you can stake it. Right now we have around 30 collectors, and they split every month all the it was accumulated for the collectors, and it's passive income as long as you're staking
So you need to
your
stake.
collection.
You can stake heals,
Yeah,
or you stake the NFTs as part of it.
yeah.
That's really
And the
cool then.
third,
Really cool. That's a big percentage too. 50-50. That's a lot to split with
yeah,
them. So that's awesome. In wax too. In wax.
and the third one is the leaderboard, which is an active way to get to the reward pool. Each week, the top 10 players, it's ranked by the games, how many games you have won. So the top 10, they will get all the split of from of the 10% of the reward pool.
Okay.
And later, we will also divide the earnings to the cities. Every city will get a percentage from the sales.
All right. Every city. What does
Yeah,
that
as long
mean?
as if you go back to
Yeah. So you
this
can
map,
choose like.
the more yeah, the more cities you hold, the more earnings you will make, because we'll split also all the earnings
So
on
you're
these
holding the
cities.
cities then. I guess we'll see when that game gets out there, more
Yeah,
details. But all right, that's interesting. All right.
yeah.
Uh,
Right here we can see the different reward pools and the recent battles. If we click on one battle, we can see it directly on the blockchain. And here you can find our different packs. We have a pack of 5 cards and a pack of 20 cards.
mm-hmm.
This is drop link if you want to buy from Atomic Hub, or you can buy it from the inside the game.
Okay.
So let's get into the game.
Actually, let's take just a little break. So we got uh,
All right.
a nice overview without actually looking at the game itself yet. We'll do that in the next section. But yeah, so you
Right.
got stuff coming. You have a strategy game coming. You got profit share, and you got packs of cards, and we're about to find out what that looks like. And you use the cards in your PvP game to battle mode each other, which we'll look at in the next section. These cards that you're
Yeah.
getting that you're PvPing now, would you be using those same NFTs in that strategy game as well, or will you have a whole new series of stuff?
No, there will be the same NFTs and the same token, which will be the heels token. There will
Okay.
be the heels token will have a big role inside the game, and it will have a lot of burning mechanisms inside the game.
Awesome.
But the NFTs was different in the strategy mode. You won't lose your NFTs. They're like in PvP. In PvP, if you lose, your opponent will take your staked NFT, the card that you waged. But in conquest mode, you don't lose your NFTs. The only thing that reduces is the heals you burn and the resources burnt, etc.
Okay. Yes, I'm 18 years old. All right, so I have. Oh, we got a little sound. Dragon Dream Studio. I like the logo, the dragon look. All right, so once you get onto the website and you hit play game, you'll get a little screen like this. You can buy your cards. You can look at things. I guess deck play is where you would be playing, which you're going to show us next. But if you go here to unpack NFTs, that's where you will be unpacking whatever you have. So right here I have a campaign pack. We're going to see what that looks like. And then whatever we get here, those will be some prizes for the next 2 Grubfish games. As well as the next few weeks too, because this gives you 20 cards. 20 cards? Let's see what that looks like.
Good luck.
And we'll give away, I think, like 3. Oh, you have this little... Boom, little explosion. And there they are. Now, if we get a special card, it's gonna like do a little animation. Oh, there's one. An officer.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. What's she look like? All right, Lieutenant. What else we got? Boom, boom, boom. So you see some nice little animations and sounds to get your unpack, and this is where it's done. It's not done on Nifty Blocks, but it's totally easy and free to do, just right on their website. And that's that, right? Now I got them in my wallet, eh? So we can look at them. Okay, let's just do a quick peek. Get into the Grubfish, because we will do that next. 37 people, get in that Grubfish. And then after the Grubfish, you're gonna demonstrate the actual game and how you would do a PvP, which I guess you're playing against another person, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can choose who you're playing, or I don't know, maybe somebody in the chat.
No, it's the first person that comes will fight me. I hope someone from the chat will join me.
So it's a first come, first serve on an open battle. It's not like a code like Gorsaken does. All right.
Yeah.
So we got these trooper, gunner, all these ladies. Not only that, but they're different. They're the same art style, but they're like different. You know what I mean? Different nationalities, squads. What does that mean? So, do the different squads types and do they mean different things? Like we got an Asian one, and you know.
So, the factions they're named after great generals.
Okay.
And each general is from a country. For example, we have Americans. In America we have 2 factions, and we have Napoleon, which is a French faction, etc. And in each faction there's 12 class. There's trooper, radio, nurse, etc. And the rarest ones, they are the officers that are lieutenant, colonel, and etc. And the most rare one is the warlord.
Okay. Oh yeah, I do have different scarcities here. uncommon, common, rare. Okay, super rare. Okay, so first place will get the officer that we saw. So good luck to you. 10th place.
Oh, nice.
Let's give you a super rare one. 10th place, super rare, and then 20th place will just be a common. Actually, an uncommon. We have that too. First place gets the officer. 10th gets a super rare. 20th gets the uncommon. All right, that's what's happening on this grub. "46 people in here, and not that many viewers."
Nice, welcome everyone.
People bounce around. That can have to do with the count, but also I do check. You guys that are worried about bots, I do check winning wallets and stuff. So only real people get prizes. Good luck for some good Pinup Warlords cards. First place gets an officer. I mean, you're gonna describe next. You're gonna demo next the PvP, but how much better is the officer? What does that do for you? That's so much better than the others.
Well, the officers have will give you more advantages. There's different advantages you can get. For example, if you have the cards from the same faction, and each officer will give you a different also advantage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but the good thing is, if you're staking an officer, if you're waging an officer, you will only face someone who's also waging an officer. So
okay.
you don't, face someone who's waging a very common card. It's a little
Yeah. So it's gonna match you up with somebody that's got similar card levels.
Yeah,
So
it's like
fair matchup.
Yeah, high risk, high reward.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. You're gonna want to play against somebody that has. If you're playing with something valuable, you don't want to lose something valuable for a chance at something not valuable. So that makes sense. If you're gonna wager something valuable, then you're playing for that against the other person, to where you would also win something valuable if you won. All right, cool. Congratulations to Renault 10. Renault 10. You got yourself an officer. Be happy. You got the super rare pinup card. And Bog,
Nice.
Bog 2022 1. You got the uncommon pinup card. Congratulations. These will all be sent out by tomorrow. The next grub will also have pinup cards. You can rejoin. That's much more playing your wallet. And I'm going to minimize it. There we go. There y'all are. And bring back your screen share. So yeah, there you are. So go ahead and show us how to play. I assume your deck already has cards, so you're going to be using those cards, right?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's see. Card. I have some different factions, and my favorite is this one, Ulysses Grant. I think it's an American.
Oh,
Can you hear
okay.
me?
So yeah, I can hear you. So those buttons at the left, those are your factions, and they're going to show you the cards that you own, separated
Yeah,
into their
you
different
can.
factions, which is what I was asking
Yeah,
about. Great.
you can see different classes. Each class it has an ability. For example, you have to pick only 5 cards for a battle,
Okay, 5
but
cards per
you have to
battle.
pick. Yeah, you have to pick wisely. Uh, you always have to have a trooper or a nurse or both. The difference are in statistics. The radio, you needed to use weapon specialist. The sniper, it has 1 sniper shot that doubles the first attack. The paratrooper has a chance to save you from the highest damage done by your opponent. And then there's the gunner used for artillery. We have tank driver used for tanks, and the pilot. And all these weapons can be found here. For me to use the tank, I need the tank driver in my deck. All right, so let's
Okay,
pick.
so the different cards all do like you just described. You kind of gotta know all that, but I guess once you get the hang of it, it's probably nothing. You know what cards you're trying to use. Cool.
People who
Oh, there's a
starting, they can
tutorial.
start with
Okay,
the
great.
tutorial. It goes through everything, and uh, I think if someone finishes the tutorial, he's ready. He's
Yeah.
ready to.
All right, great. And you're gonna pick your 5 cards, and then you also gonna
Yeah,
pick what you wager, or how does that work?
yeah. For waging a card, I click stake.
Okay.
Yeah, here I can see the level and the experience. After each battle, my card gains an experience point if it wins. And then here we can see the different matchmaking modes. Here I'm in noob mode. It means I will face only the people who are using weak decks. And for wild mode, it's when I want to play with an experienced card,
Okay.
and I can use officers, for example. Officers can't be used in noob mode.
Okay, I got you.
And there's the officer mode is when you're staking an officer card. You only face people who are who
Okay.
are
So
staking an
there's
officer.
all right. So there's 3 modes there that represent the
Yeah,
the level of the card. And depending on what you stake there, you're wagering that. So the winner will get that. And then it it whatever you're choosing, it's going to put it into one of those 3 levels, and then the opponent is going to also have one in that level, essentially. So if you stake
yeah,
an officer, which is red, the red block, the opponent will also have an officer staked as a red block. And same thing for the noob one and
yeah.
the blue one. All right,
For example, if I click on stake, this will light up, and you see that I
cool.
had some advantages here. It means officer staked and colonel staked. All right, let's unstake this. I don't want to lose my colonel. Yeah, let's stake a very common card, which is trooper. If I lose it, I can easily find it in
Yeah.
secondary
Do you
market
only
or
wager one
WAX.
or multiple, or is it up to you?
Yeah, you wager one.
One.
You wager one, and the most wagered the card is the nurse.
Okay.
Why? Because it has a very high initiative, and the initiative, it gives you more attack in rounds in the fight. And the card staked, it will triple its tribute. For example, here it has 2 firepower and 1 initiative, but here it's tripled. All right, so let's put in the radio, sniper, paratrooper, and the gunner. All right, once I'm done with my deck, I have a unified faction bonus. It means that I have a percentage in my initiative. It will increase my initiative. And then I can pick weapons. Let's pick this and this. All right. Let's make... and here I can spin to get more weapons. For example, I want to get a bazooka here, or...
This spin part, is that the battle packs, or can you spin at any time?
yeah,
How's this
they are
working?
the battle. Yeah, if you buy a battle pack, it will give you 3 credits here. And
Okay.
this companion pack, it will give you 15 credits.
And
All right, nice.
so do you need both of the weapons and also the cards to play the game? Like, how are these the grenade and all that? How are they used?
The weapons are optional. You can't you can
Okay.
play without any weapons, but they're very cheap. This pack
Yeah.
is through WAX, and it increases my firepower, which
Gotcha.
is
It's gonna
good.
help you
I'd
win if
rather
you have.
pay
the better.
Yeah, I'd rather pay 3 wax than losing
Hmm.
a card.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Right?
I got that part. So battle packs you can buy, or they're gonna be prizes too on the Twitter giveaways. So there's actually a Twitter giveaway too on their Twitter, if you wanted to hit that one up. And we're also gonna have
Yeah.
one on Monday as well. And those are battle pack prizes. Battle packs are not NFTs. The packs aren't. Basically, they'll be applied to your wallet account. You'll log in right in here into this website, and it'll show up, and then you can unpack to get these weapons, and then the weapons are
So once
NFTs.
once you spin them, you click spin, you will get these weapons. All these weapons, you'll find them in your wallet.
All right. So once you spin there, then they'll be into your wallet, but the actual battle packs are not. But the squad packs are, like you just saw. The squad packs are NFTs, and they give you the cards. All right, cool.
All right, do we have time for a fight, or we leave it for later?
No, yeah, go ahead. 8 minutes, go for it.
All right. Yeah, I need some ammo. Let's get back to armory. Ammo is actually 1 wax.
Oh, you gotta get ammo too.
The ammo the ammo will convert to heals. Yeah, all the ammo are when I'm doing damage or I fire rounds in the game. I will get the equivalent in heals. If I win the battle, I will have 5 times the amount of ammo I used. And the ammo is for 1 wax you get 100 rounds.
Okay, 100
So
rounds.
I hope someone is already waiting in the queue.
So you kind of have you started the match and now you're waiting? Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Oh,
now
there it
it's
is.
looking for
Looking
a
for
player.
players. Okay. Cool. And it's just 1 versus 1, right? You're not gonna have multiple people in, right?
I have a channel in our Discord server where you can ping players
Oh, okay.
to join you to fight with you. That's what I'm going to do right now. To see
Okay.
who's online.
Hours left on the Avalon puzzle, says the chat reminder. Very true. Solve that Avalon puzzle. Anybody in chat that plays Pinup Warlords, maybe you can go ahead and join. We're looking for you.
Sometimes it takes a while to find a player because, especially in times
Yeah,
of
the
day
times you
where
have to match up. Yeah, unless you got a giant community, you may not match someone up at any time of the day.
yeah,
So I get that.
that's why we do events in our server
Yeah, it makes sense to
at
do events. Yeah.
every day. Yeah, every day at 4 o'clock, where everyone comes to play together, 4 p.m. UTC.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, we try to get everyone to play at the same time, and we give rewards. People who don't want to spend on weapons, they can win weapons, they can win NFTs, etc.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Battle NFT Battle Miners did the same, where they also have PvP but they base it around events, so they have 2 times per week, to where it's like, hey, everybody here, let's go battle it out each other. That way, you don't have somebody like kind of like this, just hey, anybody want to play at the middle of the night sometime, and it's harder to match up in that case. But uh,
Edge.
well, we can keep we can keep this up and keep looking for people. Nobody in
All
your
right, yeah, let's to something else until we find someone and we can switch
no
to
problem.
this.
Is there anything else you want to look at, like on the website, the white paper, the Atomic Hub, or anything like that, before we just do a grub?
Right, yeah, let me come back to the website.
Is that gonna keep looking for players while you're doing
Yeah,
this?
it's
Okay.
an auto butler, so you don't have to actually be here. Since in auto butler, even if you leave, you don't have to be present. Even if you leave and you come back later, you can find the result of your scar if you won or lost, and you can find the reward in your wallet.
So
So,
you don't have
as I
to be
said,
active
after
to
you,
play the battle? What do you mean it's
yeah,
automatic?
you can launch it and yeah, you can launch the
Oh.
battle and move on to do something else and come back later for it to check results.
Oh, okay.
And
I
I want
thought,
to get to the statistics
yeah, do that.
where we can find the different rewards. Reward, for example, here we have the leaderboard, the pool. These guys get 10% from the leaderboard. For
Nice.
example, here the first person in the leaderboard will get 19 wax by the end of this week. Here we have a reward of battle pack. Each day you play, this lights up, and by the seventh day you can click push and
Oh,
you
so
get
if you play,
10 battle pack.
that's cool to know. If you play every day, you can get up to a whole week, 7 days. You get some free stuff, battle pack.
Yeah. And then these are my stats. I'm very terrible at this game. And for the token statistics, how it works, now I have 89 heals. I got them from a fight or a battle. I will type here 98 and click stake. Once I click stake, I will enter this pool, and I will get rewards weekly.
Cool. So all that stuff is in
These
that.
guys get,
It's on that statistic
yeah,
tab, right? That has all this. This is great. Very nice layout to get the rewards.
yeah. And for the collector's pool, uh, every full collection every collection you finish, you can find it here. For example, let's see this collection.
What up? What up,
This,
Raiders? Hold
this is
on, we
all.
got a raid of Neon Space. What's up?
Uh,
Thanks for coming, Raiders.
welcome.
We're here talking with Phoenix with Pinup Warlords, and we do have a grubfish up with some more prizes.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. So yeah, as I said, I need to fill all the spaces. If I get to fill all the spaces, I can stake the team, and I get one level for each collection I made. And for each level, I get once one share out of 30, for example, from the 30% of this pool. Here we have token voting for referendums around the game. You token the Hills token to vote on an option. And then here we have a referral. If you can use it, you use your referral now. You will get 1% out of each transaction made by people that joined the game by your referral.
Oh, so
And
you got
here
a
we have
refer.
our own blender.
Oh, own Blender too. Okay.
Yeah. For example, if I have a lot of grenades, I want to upgrade those. I can just put them here. Can Here I don't have grenades. I can change, for example, machine guns. I'll change
So you can
some
upgrade your
machine guns.
weapons
I'll
there
get,
using the blend.
yeah,
Cool. Oh, there they
here
are.
from
Okay,
three
great.
machine guns. I'll get bazooka. So I have some good animations here. Let me sign this transaction real quick.
Okay, cool. So you can blend if you have a whole bunch of the same weapon, and if you want to upgrade them, you can do that with duplicates. Also, that referral
Yeah.
that's a pretty cool feature. So if you get a referral link and invite friends, you're gonna get a cut of every one of their of what now? Transactions? Where does that cut come
Everything they
from?
spend. Everything they spend, yeah. everything they spend
Everything they
on the game you
spend
get.
on the.
Yeah, and once they interact with the smart contracts for the first time, they are forever linked as your referral.
Wow. Okay. That's a really cool feature. Thanks for like putting that in. That's kind of really cool. If you wanted to, and it's good for you too. It's a good marketing thing. But then it rewards people for rewards you with actual profit, like a cut. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's in Wax, and you can claim it anytime you want. And we have it for each player, of each person you re- you refer to the game. It's limited to 30 Wax, but for people who are our ambassadors or active people, we lift this limit to be unlimited.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll come back to the battle. No one else playing yet.
All right.
Mm.
Well, let's take a grub a break. Hopefully, you do get an opponent before long. Anybody in the chat that that might be wants to play, I guess you can. Where would you go to look for, like in the website? Where would you go to look for an open queue?
It's automatic. As soon
Oh, it's
as there's
automatic. So
someone in
they'll
the
just
queue,
start. Okay.
yeah,
So you both just need to be in the queue then. Like what another person has to do what you did, and then it'll match you up. Okay.
we have to be in the same category. That's the only
Right. The
difference.
waging, yeah, the
It,
wagering staking category of what the three. Gotcha. Renman.
no, the 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 noob category, as I
Yeah.
said before, there's noob category and wild category and officer category. So
Right.
if he is taking an officer, we won't get matched.
Yeah. Right. Right. That's the three categories based on how good your wagered card is. All right. Cool. Cool. Let's do a growfish and we'll see how it is when we get back. If there's any questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat. We'll definitely cover them. Raman said the Phoenix is one of the top vote getters in our creature poll. It definitely is. Phoenix, the actual Phoenix bird. We have a poll for our project, hybrid creatures. How'd you land on the word Phoenix? Or I
Well,
mean
it have
the name Phoenix.
since I was a student in the university, I created the club. We called it the Phoenix Club, and I was the
Oh,
president of. So yeah, so everyone was calling me Phoenix, and they stayed with me in games. Even when I was playing video games, I was playing League of Legends, and I had the name Phoenix, and they stayed with me since then.
gotcha. All right. So for this grubfish, we're gonna do pinup cards again. Let's do first place gets a scarce card. 10th place gets a uncommon. 20th place gets a common. Go ahead and join. Last chance. And those, other than the rarities, are just random. Whatever I ended up unpacking there. So the faction and all that is just whatever you end up getting. All right. But we'll keep the rarity. And I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break. If you wanted to as well, you definitely can, Phoenix. I know we've been here for over an hour. Boom, boom.
I
So
want to take a sleeping break. That's
a
why I need
sleeping
right now.
break. All right, one more section after this, and we'll sign you off. But I'll be right back. Everybody else, go ahead and play the grubs, and good luck. Good luck to you. All right. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations. Reginth! You won earlier. How'd you do it? How'd you get first again? Congratulations. You got the Scarce pinup card. Joe Nash, you got the uncommon pinup card. And Wax Boy got the common pinup card. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone.
Go ahead and rejoin. The next Grubfishes will be after I sign Phoenix off. And we'll have prizes from Funko, Game of Thrones. So get in that bad boy. This last section will just kind of be whatever we got left. If you're able, if you got somebody to battle, we could do that. Otherwise, just anything remaining, anything else you forgot, and then any questions that anybody has.
Yeah, let's go battle. Is this my screen?
Yep, your screen, yep. Last minute spin helped you to victory. I missed the actual grubs. Oh yeah? You had some last minute spins, eh? Oh, we got something going on now. There you go. So you're battling somebody now, right? Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
I definitely have a better net because I have a unified squad here.
Okay.
So
Missed your shot.
Each person has 3 rounds of fire, but the person who wins the initiative round roll will get 1 extra. I won that. That's why I have 4 shots. So every round, a person will roll between 0 and his firepower. That's why it's important to use weapons because it will increase the firepower.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled the 3, so I think I guaranteed my win. I have 60 in total. He has 44, 34. And Paratrooper has a chance to cancel my strongest attack. Yeah, and victory for me. Right now I got this nurse. I can check it in the blockchain here.
Oh my, well that was quick. Alright, so that was based on your cards and your weapons and then a little bit of RNG because it was like you missed. Is that just kind of random?
Well, I need to increase the level of my card. The more battles I win with it, it will increase its level, and it will increase the chance to hit its shot. And since my card was not leveled, it was only level 1 out of 10 levels. It misses very often.
Gotcha.
But when it takes a shot, it will triple the shot of the first attack.
Okay, so your card levels have to do with that. The better your cards are, the more you're gonna hit and stuff, and then the weapons will give you the damage points. Yeah,
indeed. Not necessarily the weapons. The weapons only increase the firepower. The firepower. My firepower increases. It means I have a chance to deal more damage. Even without weapons, I can still deal damage, but it won't.
It won't be as much.
Yeah, deal more than 18 damage. Yeah, it won't be as much.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, and that's pretty.
And you said that was pretty automated. Then you didn't have to go and like click to do the battle once you were matched up. It just did it.
Yeah, it's an auto battler. It's a very quick round. You can fire round after round after round. It's very quick. There's no limit.
Gotcha.
The limit is your CPU.
Oh, the CPU, because you're on chain. Everything you do needs a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, auto battler, but it definitely depends what cards you have and what
You have
weapons
to pick.
you have.
You have to pick your strategy. There are people who
Yeah,
like to
and then you
pick
also have
the strategy of
your
hammer.
your wagers into your three categories. So if you think you got some good cards and whatnot, you can wager for an officer to try to win an officer, but you can also lose it. So it's a wager it's a gamble every battle on what you stake, what you put
Indeed.
there.
Yeah, indeed.
Cool.
And if you want to don't risk for much, you can come for trooper. You can wager like I did. You can wager trooper. Let's see, for example, here, Atomic Hub. So the troopers are very cheap. Troopers and for example, if you have a missing card, a missing class, you want to get this sweet unified bonus, you can easily get the cards in Atomic Hub. There's a lot of
It links you
cards for
right to it.
sale. For
So what's the minimum
this one.
cards you need to bet? Well, you need 5 cards, but what's the minimum types? You said you need a nurse, and what else did you need?
The card from each different type, so you can
Each
even
type. All
they
right.
can yeah, they can be from different classes. They don't have to be from the same class. For example, I
All
can do
right. So
this.
you can mix and match your factions, but you're gonna need one of each type. So there's 5 types then.
Yeah, indeed,
Okay, gotcha.
matter. And the only difference is here I will not have the bonus of unified faction. What it does, the unified faction,
Okay.
is I will get more initiative. And
Uh,
as I said before, the initiative, it will give me a chance to deal one more extra round of fire.
okay. So you can all right. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. So I'm not much of a gamer, so it takes me a little bit, but I think that's a good thing. To explore our interviews like a noob, so other people understand it better. But yeah, so you can mix and match your factions as long as you have one of each type in your 5 cards. But then if you have the same faction, I assume like even if it's just 2 of them or something, like the more that you have, the more that'll light up there on the right, and it'll give you more goodies, firepower. So like,
Actually, you need five cards have to be from
also
the
they have
same
to be
faction
all the same
to
one to trigger that. Then okay,
yeah to get the bonus unified faction
a
bonus.
bonus. All right, that yeah, cool. It makes sense. And incentive to collect up to a set of a faction, um, and it gives you a bonus for that. Okay, great. Any other
Yeah.
questions? Throw them in the chat. So I know somebody Funkin asked when we started, what's the minimum to get started? Well, we just answered that. You're going to need 5 cards, and you're going to need one of each type, and then you also need one to
So
wager, right? Or can you stake one of the ones that you have that you're playing?
yeah, you take one of the ones you have,
Okay.
and if you want like the least you can, the cheapest card you can get the 5 of them directly from Atomic Hub, or you can get uh, here you can buy a card of 5 cards, pack of 5 cards, but there's a chance that you get a double of the same class.
Right.
So you to play you have to have 5 cards from different class.
Different classes,
But
types. All right, you call it
yeah,
classes, yeah, types. How much money do I need to start?
if you
How
get
much are these packs in your drops? That's a good starting point.
so in the drop is here is $6 and $20 for the pack of 20. So this is more economic. And if you buy this, it's almost guaranteed that you can get uh, different classes, 5 cards of different
Yeah.
classes.
So you can buy those packs for that
Yeah,
price, or you can go to Atomic Hub and pick and choose the ones that you want from there.
the least you spend is 5 cards of different class. You can get them for cheap from Atomic Hub. For example, this is for 2x, I think.
Okay, so you
The
can, if
most
you wanted to choose some cheap ones, as long as they're all different classes, then you can play, uh, and then you
yeah,
can
and
earn in the
100
game.
wax for
You,
100 wax.
you're earning your heals token in the game, You're also earning a profit share of wax if you're staking the stuff, and then you also can win an NFT on every battle, but you can also lose an NFT on every battle. So that's part of the game.
Yeah, and you can sell that NFT. And I want to add that our Discord server is very active. You can find people to trade cards with if you want to make
Do some trading.
collection. If you want to do a full collection, and we do daily events where you can win battle packs, weapons, and even NFT cards.
Cool. Well, that is certainly a really good gist of everything. I think we went into more detail than a couple other AMAs I watched, so thank you for sharing all this. I really like the battle part is pretty cool. I think the wager is a cool, exciting element of it. But this section you have on the screen is really cool, I think. You don't get that with a lot of games, all these rewards. You got the referral rewards. You got 50% profit share if you're qualified for that. And all that stuff. And then everything happens on your site, too, through your platform, which is also kind of neat. You can do your blending and your unpacking, and everything is done right on the site, on chain. And then, of course, the actual theme with the artworks is, so some people like that too, just the fact that you got girls and guns with exquisite artwork. And then, but that's not all of it, because we have all this stuff to go in a couple months, and without doing a deep dive of that game, we'll check it out whenever it is up. For somebody that wants something more in depth than just a PvP automated battle, it's gonna actually take strategy and different things there.
Have a rich gameplay.
And you mentioned multiplayer there. Is there like a lot of people playing at the same time, the same game, or how?
Yeah, it's on the same map. Everyone will be on the same map. They will be competing for the same city, same resources. It will be crazy.
But you said it's turn-based, so is it still like, I guess I'm not visualizing it too well, but we will when it's out. We will when it's out, but how would it be turn-based with a whole bunch of people? Do they still go one-on-one, or how does that all work?
No, it's actually, the turns are one turn for movement, one turn for planning, one turn for attack, for everyone at the same time. If you miss that window of time of movement or planning or attacking, you need to wait for the next turn. So the turn-based thing is not for each person, for the whole group, for the whole players that are playing.
Awesome. Dogs are making noise over there. All right, cool. So that's really cool to look forward to. I don't have many other questions really, and we learned a lot here. Anybody that wants to get into it, you can look into their Discord. Start trading away. Maybe you mentioned events where you can battle at the same time, so you have a group of people that are all queuing up back to back, and it'll just start matching up, and you won't have to wait.
Yeah,
that's a cool thing to do with this type of style. And then you'll have your game coming in December. I think in the other AMA you mentioned you'll have a series 2 at some point that has all new artwork and new characters.
Yeah, it's planned for next year.
Okay, next year you'll have some more new characters as well. And then you mentioned when we started that you have other games too with your studio, so that'll be fun to see too. The cowboy one with cartoon characters look interesting. Is that all kind of down the road, like next year after that, or are you starting to think about marketing that or launching something?
For now, we have the Blockspin, which is a social casino for slot games, which is coming soon. Okay. This is almost finished with development. We're going to launch it soon. And this one is in the art.
It says in the works. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need dates. It's all good. You're working on it. And you already revealed some art there, so that gives you a little sense of the style anyway. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Skill-based.
For example, this is from the game where there is, for example, here hexagons. You can see hexagons. It's a map where the players will meet and they will shoot at each other. It's skill based. There's no RNG.
Okay, great. All right. Well, you're definitely working hard to do some creating content and games on Wax, so we love to see that. We'll
Yeah,
definitely.
we're builders
And then not just Wax,
we're here.
yeah, you said other chains as well. I think that's a great thing, actually. Avalon is the same. Last week they're on 4 chains. I think it's hopefully we'll be onboarding new people to Wax, maybe even onboarding some Wax folk to the other chains. It helps bring people into Wax that are already into crypto, so they already kind of know the landscape of how things work, as opposed to somebody brand new to crypto. So it's a great thing when games are on multiple chains because of that.
Yeah, indeed.
All right.
Yeah, if I missed any question in the chat, please type now. As long as I'm right now looking at it, because sometimes the people get mad when we.
Oh,
they think
all
that we
good.
ignore their questions, but yeah.
Yeah, we're not ignoring. I think I covered most everything. If anybody has questions after the stream, you can just go ahead and go to Discord and ask away, and Phoenix or somebody else will be in there to help. Yeah, thanks for introducing us to Pinup Warlords, providing the prizes for it. Like I said, we will have the remainder of the cards. So I gave out 6, so we still have 14 more. They'll be given out in the next several weeks on Grubfish, so you can come back on Thursday AMAs. And then don't forget this, of course, our collab puzzle game, the Bounty Block. I'll look at that here towards the end. But appreciate your time. I know it's late where you are. I'll let you get to sleep. Do you have any last words for the fam before we sign you off?
Thank you for having me. It has been a great pleasure, and you have a great community, a community that people would get jealous of. Yeah, the ConsumerBreak community is one of the best.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for saying that. For real. Thanks for saying that. I think we're still pretty small. We're trying to grow a bit more than we are. But the people that we have are absolutely great community members for sure, and we love them. We love you guys coming to the streams and playing the games too, and learning about the projects. I'm enjoying it too. It's not something I thought I would be doing 6 months ago. I had no plans of becoming a streamer at all. But then once we started getting weekly collabs, I was like, hey, let's do this. Let's learn about them on stream. So I've enjoyed doing that. So awesome. All right. So with that, I'm going to sign you off and let you sleep. And we'll definitely hear from you in the future. And keep up with what you're doing.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice evening.
Yep. Have a good one.